What's up, guys? This is Bumpkins back with another Comics Haul video for Wednesday, December 2nd, 2020. Had another great day at Infinity Flux, my local comic book shop here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Always a great time there, always find some good stuff. Today is mostly new books or just slightly older books, but still on the new shelf. You know, I didn't delve into the back issues today. But let's get right into it. So I think I'm ready to dive into resuming a physical collection of Amazing Spider-Man. Even though I haven't read any of the current run, I'm going to start picking them up. I picked up Amazing Spider-Man number 50, the Alex Ross Timeless variant, probably about a month ago or so, maybe a little bit more, and I'm going to start picking up from there again. So I picked up Amazing Spider-Man number 51, Amazing Spider-Man number 52, Amazing Spider-Man number 53, and then Amazing Spider-Man number 50.LR, the Last Remain story. Again, I haven't read any of these. I don't know what any of this is about, but I want to get back in. I'm ready to keep going with it. Amazing Spider-Man number 51.LR, Amazing Spider-Man number 52.LR, and Amazing Spider-Man number 53.LR. So Infinity Flux, thank you so much for having these. I feel like I'm pretty much caught up now to where I can keep buying the new ones. Picked up Black Widow number 4, the nullified variant, because it's the only one they had left, but that's okay. I missed out on number 3, but that's fine. I might just read it digitally. I've got the first 2 physical. I might read those, read 3 digitally, then keep going with number 4. I'll find 3 eventually. I'm not worried about it. I don't mind digital being my backup. It's no big deal. I just want the stories. Picked up, sort of on a whim, Champions Outlawed number 1 and number 2 and number 3. I've heard some good buzz about this series, and because they had all 3 there, I figured let's grab them and check them out. Picked up Daredevil number 24. They didn't have any number 25. I had no idea that 25 was even like some big hot key that everybody was going to go rush out and get. No clue. I haven't read, I think I've read the first couple issues of Chip Zdarsky's run. I read those digitally. And then I picked up the Alex Ross Timeless variant, which was number 23. I picked that up about a month ago or so. So I figured let's keep that physical run going. 24 here, wanted to get 25. Again, had no idea it was a key, had no idea it was going to be gone. And that sort of brings up a lot of feelings about the whole speculation craze in the comics collecting zeitgeist that I really, really don't like. I might make a video, an Instagram or YouTube video at some point. I'm not really sure, but anyway, it's cool to have this. I'm not worried about missing 25. If I have to, I'll read it digitally, or I'll get a second print or whatever. It's fine. I just wanted to have, I just want to keep my Daredevil run going. I don't know anything about this story, but I've seen it a little bit, and I thought the cover was cool. Fantastic Four Road Trip number 1, the Thing variant, where he's like picking off his rocky scales, and there's like blood and stuff underneath. That's gross, right? I don't know anything about the story, but I've seen it a little bit online. I thought this cover was cool. I thought I'd check it out. I went ahead and picked up King in Black number 1, the A cover, because quite honestly, I thought the A cover was the coolest one. Right, you can't go wrong with Ryan Stegman. I'm not anywhere close to being able or being ready to read the King in Black story. I haven't read any Amazing Spider-Man. I haven't read any of Donny Cates' Venom except for issue number 1. I read that digitally. I haven't read even the Absolute Carnage stuff, although I do have the omnibus over there, so I'm going to read that at some point. But I'm just so far behind on all this stuff. I'm not ready to read it, but I wanted to go ahead and have number 1, and I might go ahead and get the rest of the main ones anyway. This is the kind of stuff I actually sort of now prefer to get in an omnibus or something. I like having all the main story and all the tie-ins in one spot. So we'll see. I went in and picked this up just because it was there in case I want to get the individual single issues. But I don't know. We'll see. So it's good to have, but I'm not ready to read it yet. I had seen this too, The Union number 1. I actually hadn't heard about it until a couple days ago and just got it because, I don't know, it's another number 1. I'm not trying to spec all the number 1s. It's just, this is the beginning of another series that I don't have to catch up on. That's what the draw to these types of things. So like when I talked about Shang-Chi number 1 a couple weeks back, or Black Widow number 1, The draw for me isn't the fact that it's a #1 issue. It's that I don't have 2 years worth of comics to catch up on. I can read these from the start, catch up on those other things later. So the Union #1, plus I think Union Jack's cool. I've got the Marvel Legends figure of him. I don't know any of these other characters, but that's the whole point of reading, right? To find out. So then something I've been looking forward to is Batman Catwoman #1. I got the Clayman cover and the Jim Lee cover. I typically don't buy multiple copies of the same issue, you know, the variants and stuff. I usually just pick one, whichever cover I like the best, and go with that. But Clayman and Jim Lee, I love both of their artwork, so I grabbed both of them. I really enjoyed Tom King's run on Batman. I think I liked it better than a lot of people did. I've seen a lot of hate online for it. I really liked it. I thought it was cool. Now, I haven't read City of Bane yet. No, that's not true. I read the first volume digitally. I own the second volume digitally as well, but I wanted the physical, so I ordered the complete City of Bane trade paperback. It'll be here in a couple weeks, I think. It comes out December 15th. I'm going to read that first, and then I'm going to jump on Batman Catwoman, and I feel like I maybe should read some Detective Comics, because there's some stuff with Alfred, too. Again, super far behind on all my Marvel and DC, but I wanted to go ahead and get this, because I've been looking forward to it for a while. Really loved Tom King's run, and I love Clayman's artwork. Another one, I don't know anything about this story, and I don't know if I'm supposed to or not. Justice League Endless Winter #1. Howard Porter on art, Andy Lanning and Ron Mars doing the writing. I don't know if something else in DC led into this, or if this is just kind of like its own standalone limited series, but I thought I'd try it out. I flipped through it. It looks pretty cool. I like all the creators, so yeah, why not? Something that was a surprise to find, I found the Scumbag #2. I think this is the B cover. I actually thought that I missed out on this. When it came out, I want to say it was like a week ago or maybe 2 weeks ago that it came out. I went to Infinity Flux looking for #2 and it wasn't there. I have the first one digitally and read it and liked it. Wanted to continue the physical. They didn't have #2, no big deal. I was gonna just grab it digitally. But then I saw this. They have a spinner rack of variants for one spinner rack of variants for Marvel, and then another one for DC and Image and other things like that. And they actually had #2. They had 2 copies of these on the variant rack, the variant spinner rack. And I guess I just must have missed it the first time, so I grabbed it and I'm gonna read it, and I'm really excited about it. And then last but not least is Something is Killing the Children #12, the first physical book I have of this. I read the first issue digitally and loved it. So I want to go ahead and pick up #12 because it's going to go nicely with Something is Killing the Children Volume 1, the trade paperback, which I got a few days ago. So it doesn't really fit in with the pickups for today, but what does fit in with the pickups for today is Something is Killing the Children trade paperback Volume 2. So between these two, I've got issues 1 through 10, 1 through 5, and 6 through 10. So I've got the first 10 right here, and then #12 to go with it. Now I just got to find 11. If I need to fall back on digital, that's what I'll do, because I just want to read the story. No big deal. So yeah, so was super glad that they still had some of these, and I can't wait to read all of that. And then now, once I get caught up, I can just continue on with the singles as they come out each month. So that was it, guys. Super great haul. I bought a little bit more than I expected, but that's always okay. There's no such thing as too many comic books. I'm excited to start getting caught up with Amazing Spider-Man, or at least be back on the physical single issue bus for Amazing Spider-Man, and eventually I will be back on that wagon for some other titles as well, probably Daredevil. Eventually I'm going to be back on it with Venom, Avengers, Batman, Detective, I don't know what. I've got to catch up with everything first, and then I'll determine what to collect. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. If you like this video or any of the videos on this channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a sarcastic thumbs up. If nothing else, leave me a comment. Let me know what you picked up this week. Do you have any trades? Are you just jumping on physical stuff? What are you reading? What are you liking? What don't you like? Just let's talk about comics, whatever it is. I could do it all day. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.